COVID-19 is spreading globally at a rate never expected. More than 1 million have been infected. But with an end to lockdown in some states, the question remains, will there be a more deadly second wave?
The virus is not going to go away. It is here. It is something that we will all have to learn to live with.
The global spread of COVID-19 was predicted, but many states were not prepared to deal with the scale. Not many have a plan in place, not even in the developed world.
Different countries are pursuing different strategies in terms of how they contain the virus, and that there is still so much that we don't know. So although I think most countries are following scientific evidence, a lot of that is still a little bit uncertain.
With not much known about this virus, officials are forced to act without key facts. Nations face an uphill task getting their healthcare systems ready to fight an epidemic of this magnitude. With global infections still peaking, President Trump has already started playing the blame game on China and WHO.
There's no doubt that the response to the pandemic has been politicized. What is clear is that moving ahead, people still need to collaborate, to share information, and if possible, to put the political polemic aside. But somehow that, I think, is not going to happen.
Yet some countries like Korea and Taiwan are managing the pandemic better than others.
Political will and commitment to collectively say this is a national emergency. There was a unity of purpose. There was a very clear organization to deal with it. And beyond that, a population that trusted the government and were willing to follow directions.
The world is facing a governance gap. Sovereign states and stakeholders need to come together to bridge this gap, to take control of this crisis.
How do you increase the level of education and awareness and therefore trust of the population? How do you involve other stakeholders who have so far not been involved? Is it just government? Has there been more of a bottoms up?
Individual stakeholders have started the ball rolling. And it's not too late for greater collaboration. Nations and other stakeholders can still step up and respond as one global community.
I'm someone who believes there is good in everybody, but once again, whether or not eventually the political polemic and the blame game that's going on will eventually subside. I hope so, and the multilateral organizations like the WHO, despite the fact that it's clearly under attack at the moment, I still believe will remain as a central role for international organizations to work together.